Lucy wanted to jump into the pool to find her boyfriend. However, she didn't know that the water level in the pool was dropping. Just as she was about to jump in, the dog next to her suddenly started barking frantically. Her boyfriend woke up at that moment and tried to stop her, but it was too late. Lucy lost her balance and hit her head hard on the diving board. Then she fell into the pool. Seeing that something was wrong, Jesse and hurried over to Lucy. He placed his girlfriend on an air mattress, but Lucy's injured head was bleeding profusely. He could only dive underwater to find her swimsuit and use it to stop the bleeding. However, there was no one around, and no one would come to rescue them. This pool had been abandoned for years. Soon it grew dark, and his girlfriend was still unconscious. Jesse began to panic. The dog suddenly started barking wildly at the entrance. The man turned around and was startled. A crocodile had somehow crawled out of nowhere. As the crocodile slipped, it fell into the pool. This terrified Jesse. He quickly dived underwater to look for the crocodile, but after searching around, he couldn't find any trace of the crocodile. Jesse had no choice but to drag his girlfriend to a safe place. He carefully watched for any signs of the crocodile. Finally, Jesse saw where the crocodile was, but it seemed that the crocodile had no intention of attacking them. This made Jesse breathe a sigh of relief. However, back to this morning, Jesse was happily swimming in the pool when suddenly someone appeared and secretly turned off the pool's drain valve, causing the water level to drop rapidly. When Jesse was awakened by the dog's barking, he realized that the water level had dropped by more than half. He immediately sensed something was wrong and swam toward the shore, but then he realized there was no ladder in the pool. He tried to climb up, but the tiles were too slippery. Jesse couldn't get a grip. Even after exhausting himself, Jesse couldn't escape the pool. He could only climb onto the air mattress and wait for rescue, but his girlfriend's arrival didn't bring him joy. It only added to his burden. Now both of them were trapped in the pool. By the next morning, the water in the pool had already drained out, and there was a crocodile lurking nearby. Lucy was still unconscious. If they couldn't escape, Lucy wouldn't survive the night. Then Jack noticed the sewer and came up with an idea. He quickly removed Lucy's necklace while the crocodile wasn't paying attention and used the necklace to unscrew the bolts, successfully opening the manhole cover. Jesse peered inside to check and found that there really was a passageway. However, while Jack went to wake up his girlfriend, the crocodile took advantage of their distraction and crawled inside first. Jesse waited outside for a long time, but the crocodile didn't come out. Seeing his girlfriend in imminent danger, he decided to take a chance. He jumped down and randomly chose a direction, and surprisingly, he found the exit. Unfortunately, the exit was locked. However, at that moment, the crocodile had secretly crawled back to the pool and was slowly approaching Lucy.